We all know how difficult it can be to see an idea through to its full execution. It's one thing to conceptualize a strategy, but the journey from spark of inspiration to actual implementation can be a challenging one. It's just too easy to let the urgent things overtake the important things, to let your great ideas languish when you get busy. Your approach to implementation can be the difference between development and discouragement. Welcome to Gimbal's Tip of the Week, where you get practical advice you can use right away to build a more profitable, productive law practice. Implementation is the process of converting intangible concepts, such as strategies, ideas, and plans, into a reality. Throughout June, we'll be zeroing in on strategies to ensure successful implementation in your practice. So, what is the best way to improve your chances of implementation success? Get your priorities in order. It's tempting to think that conceptualization is the easy part of the process. However, you're going to have a very difficult time with implementation if you're not smart about setting priorities. As computer programmers like to say, garbage in, garbage out. A failure to set priorities, or prioritizing the wrong things, is bound to lead to snags in the implementation process, as well as wasted resources. On the subject of wasted resources, you might want to check out our free Gimbal guide, 8 Ways You're Losing Time and Money in Your Practice. I've included a link in the show notes below. Okay, so based on your priorities, determine the major goals for your practice. For example, if revenue generation is a priority, your goal may focus on attracting and retaining new clients. If, on the other hand, you're concerned about staff morale and losing valuable associates, you may need to prioritize team building strategies instead. How are you going to do this? Well, here are your action steps. Set 3 major goals for your practice for the next year. Then, divide each goal into smaller tasks or deliverables that are necessary for achieving that goal. Then, create an action plan for each of the smaller tasks, including assigning deadlines. Now use a visual tool such as a matter management board to keep yourself on track. I've included a link in the show notes to a previous tip on using matter management boards. With a systematic approach to setting and monitoring the progress of your goals, you increase the chances that your implementation will be successful. So this week's tip: set 3 major goals for your practice based on your priorities. Break each goal down into smaller tasks. Set deadlines for these smaller tasks and hold yourself accountable. And that's it. Join us next week for more on building a profitable, productive law practice. Thanks a lot, everyone. We'll see you next week. Do you wish you could do less and still accomplish everything you need to do, or even more? If you want a law practice that generates more revenue and leaves you time for the other things that matter most in your life, then join our free training. Learn 3 strategies you can implement immediately to boost your personal productivity and overall operational efficiency. You'll enjoy a less stressful, more successful practice. Sign up for our newest free training below.